Ah, it seems so he updated it, but it looks like my data's been erased again. And where's the inner? Could you apply, please? Whatever. All right. So, I don't know how well this is gonna be received. I don't know how well this is gonna be received because I think I'm gonna keep this on unlisted for a while until I'll keep this on unlisted for a while until I feel it's safe to put this up. This Lagoon Lounge from the same writer that wrote Knights College. He apparently did a massive update, which is like a bit of an overhaul, like HD quality and whatnot. I wish I could set the window size, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, this is gonna be a lot of me talking. Oh. Yeah. Cannot. Yeah, it erased my saves. I wish he'd stop doing that when he does his updates. So, chapter 1. These are long, and there's a lot of stuff. He also has episode 2 of Lagoon Lounge up. So so today I'm a wolf. Or dog. Let's go wolf, dog, hound, husky. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, what a nice breeze. Noon. In a bus speeding along a mountain road, a pleasant wind from an open window blows against my cheek. And when I'm bathed in the summer sunlight, I also start sweating. He needs to fix this. Look, it's going over to here. It doesn't feel uncomfortable though, because the forest is dedicated to covering up everything around it. The other side of my window is full of natural scenery. Trees and grass, dirt and rocks, and insects and birds. Things like the hustle and bustle of the crowds don't exist out there. There's only the primal scenery woven into the earth. In the depths of everyone's minds, this is what's important. It's definitely pleasant. There's no way it couldn't be. From the depths of the trees, a faint sign of civilization emerges. It looks like Harusu village, my destination for today. The mountains facing towards the sea extend right to left and enclose the water. A small village sits quietly in the inner part. A robust tide pool is protected by the mountains. Generally, this is what's called a lagoon. Because of its distinctive terrain, most people just refer to the village as the lagoon. Today I came to visit an old friend at this lagoon, and Harusu, which is his hometown. I'm looking forward to it. Bus travels down the complex squiggle of mountains, the squiggle of the mountain road. I see other cars as the bus safely makes it to the village, pulls into the parking lot and stops. Because there aren't enough mountain roads connecting to this village for pavement or maintenance, only authorized vehicles are allowed passage. And it seems authorization is only granted to people in the village. In other words, almost all the local cars are sitting here now, including commercial and transportation vehicles. Is that some kind of desperate measure to protect the village's employment? Now then. After a short walk in the village, I find the place I'm looking for. It's a beautiful restaurant with impressive white painted walls and a sign that read Lagoon Lounge. Hello? Welcome. Wait. The voice of a cheerful employee greets me when I enter. Despite his hospitality, just about all the tables are filled up. Sorry, we're busy right now. Wait, Yujiro. He can stay. Sosuke? It's been a while, Brandon. I'm offered timely assistance by a very nostalgic face. His name is Sosuke Inami. He's the old friend I mentioned earlier. Oh, Sosuke sent by his friend? Does that mean you're Brandon's son? Yeah, that's right. But, I knew it. I've been waiting. For me? That's right. Go-senpai was happy when we finally got another person. I don't think you need to make that big of a deal out of welcoming me. It's not that. I mean, this restaurant just... Oh, Yujiro, that's enough. Looks like the customers are calling for you over there. They are. You guys must have a lot to talk about. So please, relax. Call me if you want to order something. Well then, it's been 10 years since we last talked face to face. 10 years have already passed. You haven't changed at all. Hey, I think I've changed at least somewhat. Does anything look different about me? Yeah, you've gotten taller. Didn't you used to always be the taller one? You're about the same now. I haven't grown much since then. Eventually, I got outgrown by everyone around me. Did you like being the tall one? Yeah. Now I'm surrounded by huge guys. That reminds me, this restaurant's manager. I think his name is Sanriku-san? Is he one of those huge guys too? Yep, he's really strong. Wow, I'll have to ready myself before meeting him. He's rude and looks tough, so people are scared of meeting him. But he just speaks his mind. You don't need to worry. Say, can he really afford to hire me? Yeah, it's fine. Look around you. Business is booming right now. Being unemployed was my biggest reason for coming to this village. I collapsed from overwork at my previous company, so they coldly let me go out of fear it may happen again. Dang. What if YouTube lets me go? As a result, from working myself to the bone every day, I became depressed and fell into a slump. I didn't have the willpower to find a new job. I spent every day doing nothing. Oh. You hit home. You hit home. It was then by chance that I came to know this village that had captured the whole country's attention due to a certain event. He's an old friend. We were close in elementary school, but then he changed schools and moved to the village. Even though it was an extremely long time ago, I vaguely remember both his name and the name of the village. And then it wasn't too hard to get in contact with Sosuke. It was easy to get his email address thanks to him having registered his real name on an SNS. I immediately sent him an email asking, "How are you doing?" and other harmless, inoffensive stuff like that. The thing is, I deleted my Facebook account, so I can't really even get in contact with my old friends that I tried to keep in contact with. I'm horrible at doing that. I was horrible at doing that in the first place. I do miss those guys though, the ones that I still remember. Like the ones I still remember, I miss those guys. But I wonder how they're doing. I was pleasantly surprised to get an email from me and sent back a reply since it had been so long. I was a little worried he might have forgotten about me, so it made me happy that he remembered. Yeah, that's the other thing too, because it's been well over a decade. They've probably forgotten. When we talked about when it would be convenient for the two of us to meet in person, the subject of my unemployment came up. He told me a friend of his in the village was short on hands in his restaurant and gave me the unexpected offer of working there. I was physically and mentally exhausted, so the idyllic sound of going to a restaurant in a seaside village struck a chord with me, and it would double as a place to recover too. This is such a nice village. You can say that again. Even I don't have to worry about even I don't have anything to complain about. You're already a complete local. I've lived there for 10 years, so I've become very attached to it. I see. But there sure are a lot of customers here. It's already 3 o'clock, and it's still packed. It's because of the Harusu giant. Tourism has skyrocketed thanks to it. Wow, that's amazing. Even I'm benefiting from it. What do you mean? When I was unemployed and doing nothing but watching TV, this village came up. Then I remembered this is where you moved. Ah, I see. You must have a good memory to remember somebody like me. Well, it was pretty fuzzy, so it was quite a miracle. Besides, you hadn't forgotten about me. Well, you know. I want to see what the Harusu giant is like too. I wonder if it'll show up while I'm here. I'm sure it will soon, but it's nothing to get excited about. Really? But it'll probably come around tomorrow. How do you know that? It usually comes on the weekend. Today is Friday, so it'll come tomorrow or the day after that. Huh? You even know the days it comes? That's strange. So, can I order something soon? I'm hungry. Sorry, I completely forgot. Okay, let's order something. Do you want to tour the village after you eat? Sure. I finish eating my meal and have Sosuke guide me through the village. This is the first thing people think of when you mention Harusu. The plaza? Yep, the plaza. Specifically a fountain plaza because the one in the middle. The fountain has become a symbol of the village. It's important to everyone here. Wow. I see a splendid fountain that has been enshrined in the middle of the plaza. It's a Western style fountain with reliefs of roses on top. Water continuously flows from the supply mouth under the reliefs, and I can see it seems to be circulating properly. I'm not sure about the clarity though, because I can't see the bottom. Is it really that important? I think it is. Benches are placed all around it, so it's also like the village's meeting spot. A meeting spot, huh? Speaking of which, Go's restaurant has also become a meeting spot. Sanruku-san's? Apparently, he named it the Lagoon Lounge because of that. I see. Now then, shall we walk a bit more? After that, Sosuke and I walked to various places throughout the village. Although I did some research before visiting, it was still exciting to walk through the real thing. This place has a completely different atmosphere from the cities. Wherever I look, my eyes are drawn to the expansive scenery. It feels like every corner of this village is so maintained that I can't help but admiring it with every step I take. Revenue from tourism increased recently because of the Harusu giant. Maybe so much so that requests for things like beautification are being made more frequently. As we make our way through the village, I see what looks like a newly built store. It has the Black Cat Cafe written on it, and it seems this store is still preparing to open. It's a new building, but the exterior precisely matches the other buildings in the village. That's no coincidence, since the person who requested the building and construction workers took that into consideration. According to Sosuke, the building is even just a little out of place with the village's atmosphere. You won't get permission to build it. In other words, although this village seems like it's just naturally beautiful, it's actually controlled very tightly behind the scenes to keep its image. Is there a Nope. Actually, no, go with it. Is there a reason you're just standing there? Oh, the best guy. The best guy. The best boy. Two large hands are suddenly placed on my shoulders, causing Sosuke and I to both jump. Behind us stands a very wide man we've never seen. No, there isn't. Sorry for stopping. Thinking we're blocking the way, Sosuke and I slightly bow our heads. You're just taking in the scenery, yeah? I understand there's no need to apologize. I understand. Okay. This is a pretty village. There's something different about this corner of it. But make sure you look where you're going so you don't fall into the lagoon. I'll be careful. I've already done that once. See you around. With that, the man heads to the center of the village. Is he one of the villagers? No. I've never seen him before. He must be a tourist. Sosuke, you're really enjoying this, aren't you? Does it seem like I am? Yeah, you got a big smile on your face. Well, it feels good to hear nice things being said about the village you live in. Oh, I see. As I admire his love for his hometown, we resume our walk. And this is my house. Oh. Sosuke's house stands alone just outside the village. Of course, it's the same as the other buildings with just my first glance. I can tell its design is aligned with the rest of the villages. We're also done with the tour. So how about we take a break? Your luggage is already here. Sure, thanks. That was a long and tiring walk. Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I'll show you to your room later, too. You have one ready for me? Of course. You'll need somewhere to sleep. Alright. Hey, it's awfully quiet. Is your family out? No, I live alone. Huh? You don't remember why I moved away 10 years ago? Sorry. What was it? My little brother and I were being raised by just our mom. And when she passed away, we were taken in by our aunt. This was my aunt's house, but she also died 3 years ago. So ever since my little brother moved to the school dorm in the city, I've been living here alone. Losing my parents left me feeling depressed, but moving to this village really changed my outlook on life. When I have a nice meal while gazing at the lagoon, things like that seem like a distant memory. Sosuke, is that why you invited me to live here? Yeah, you seem really depressed too. Ouch. I know I wasn't minding my own business, but I was just concerned about you. That's why I called you here. Thank you, Sosuke. Night. After resting my travel-worn body at Sosuke's house, we head over to the Lagoon Lounge after it is closed. Seems Sosuke and that employee, as well as son Riku-san, all have dinner together after closing time. I also get to join them today. Oh, you're Brandon. This is the Lagoon Lounge's young manager, Go-san Riku. He's a tiger with a large build and a close friend of Sosuke. He certainly is huge. Is he taller than that employee? I'd be too scared to talk right now if Sosuke hadn't told me about him earlier. Now, nice to meet you, San Riku-san. Hey, drop the san. There's no need for honorifics. Are you sure? We're the same age. It's more comfortable for me that way. Then, San Riku? No. Just go. No, just go. Alright. Haven't you ever lived in the country? Oh, I've always lived in the city. Why do you ask? Having the same last name is pretty common in small towns like this. We usually call each other by our first names, or the name of our trades. Wow, I guess this is kind of like culture shock or something. I'm Yujiro Urushi. Just Yujiro is fine. Nice to meet you, Yujiro-kun. I made plenty of food, so eat up. Don't worry about paying. Oh, thank you, Go. I wasn't talking to you. Do you have a girlfriend, Brandon-san? No. Does it seem like I do? I'm guessing you have 3, right? If Persona has taught me anything, you only need 1. You are required to have... You can only have 1. Any more, and it's punishment. But no, I don't. Why are you assuming I'm a cheater? My batter's eyes are sure of it. Psh, I got nothing. What do batter's eyes have to do with this? What do batter's eyes have to do with this? He tries to push baseball into just about any conversation. Feel free to ignore him. Please don't. You like baseball? Now that you mention it, there are gloves decorating the restaurant's walls. And I bet any of those restaurant makeover shows would be like, ugh, baseball gloves all over the restaurant? Oh, that's a big no-no. If we're to save this restaurant, that has to go. This is too old-fashioned. Alright. Back off that tangent. He and I used to be on a baseball team. He was my junior and the team's ace pitcher. But I've already retired from the team. Really? I've got this scar on my head from baseball, too. Oh, he has a scar. He got hit by a line drive. He got hit by a line drive and had to get 8 stitches. Ugh. Oh. Oh, I'm just imagining that. How fast the ball had to go for that. Oh. You didn't get brain damage? Oh. Man, it hurt so bad I thought I was going to die. But Ghost Senpai was always there to take care of me. Hey, that's enough. Keep thanking me and it'll just get more awkward. But you seem to enjoy it more than you let on. Shut up. Anyways, can you start working tomorrow? Oh, yeah. I can start whenever you need me. Alright then. Come here tomorrow morning. Hey, are you really fine with this? You aren't being pressured into doing it, are you? No, I'm not. I did say we're short on people. We're counting on you. I'll be seriously pissed if you're late. Thank you. I'll get up early tomorrow. Good. Make sure you do that. I'm not nice enough to let you be late on your first day. By the way, where are you going to sleep? I have a bed here if you need it. Sosuke's letting me stay at his place, so it's all taken care of. No, that doghouse? A doghouse? What do you mean? It's a pretty nice place, isn't it? There's just one house away, right? And he lives there? Oh, that's why. Don't listen to him. But are you really okay with that? Why not? Knowing him, he'll say condescending things and work you like a slave. Stop trying to give him a bad impression of me. Well, if he treats you too badly, you can escape to my place anytime. Oh, thank you, Go. You guys. Ghost Senpai's always keeps Sosuke Senpai on a short leash. Yujiro, don't ever say that again. Huh? Really? You can keep me on a short leash, Sosuke. Cut it out! Anyways, let's have a toast. Finally getting things prepared. Oh, good idea. Oh, good idea. I'm begging you, please don't drink too much. Why? You even have to ask. You still haven't realized it, have you? Judging from their reactions? I think that's supposed to be reactions. Judging from the reactions, I'm guessing Sosuke isn't very good at handling alcohol. I'm gonna look that up. No, yeah, he meant reaction. Spelling error. After that, we ate and had a nice chat until 11 o'clock. Afterwards, Go and Yujiro-kun left, while Sosuke and I went back to his house and took turns taking baths. Whew, that felt good. Home bathtubs are so much more comfortable than the ones at the public bathhouses. I honestly just wonder what that's like. At the same time, because I mean, this is the U.S. I don't think we really have like a public bathhouse. It's usually like, I think the closest we get is like a shower room and wherever there's like a gym for lockers. Like you have the locker room and then like next to it is like the showers. I think that's the closest we get. And those are even few and far between. So, yeah, you don't have to force yourself to say something good about it. I'm going to bed soon. Are you still staying up? You're going to sleep already? We've been waiting for so long to see each other. I have to work tomorrow too. Oh, sorry. I know you had a long trip here, but I'm not being very hospitable. What are you talking about? I had a lot of fun today. I'll sleep better knowing that's true. Well then, I'm going to Caillou, when you update, you should really look into getting the spelling errors, getting your revisions and proofreading done. Please. Alright, I guess I gotta turn on my auto-correcting brain. Well then, I'm going to brush my teeth and go to bed. Good night, Brandon. Alright, good night. Morning. It quietly greets me. This is new. This screen's new. I look over at the clock. The hand is right before 6. It must be daylight savings time. And it must be like midsummer. Time to get up. You're up early. So are you. You going to work now? Yeah, it takes an hour to get to the city by car, so I have to get up early. You commute to the city every day? It'd be faster if you lived there, wouldn't it? I don't want to leave the village, even if where I work is far away. Because you'll get homesick? Because I love it here. Alright then, I'm going. Remember to lock the door. Even though this is the countryside, there's still a lot of people around. Got it. Don't worry. I see Sosuke off, then have breakfast. I make a simple sandwich with some ingredients I found in the fridge. I check to see if there's anything going on in the news. When I stretch, I'm attacked by drowsiness. I can't lie around and sleep today, though. So I down some coffee to push away the sleepiness. Oh. When I step outside, I can hear the chirping of birds. The cool morning breeze feels great. It's as if my lungs have been purified just by taking a deep breath. Now then, let's go. Good morning, Go. Oh, Brent, you're right on time. Of course I am. Right then. Yujiro will show you how things are done around here. Okay. Oh, Brandon's son. Have you ever worked as a waiter before? No. I worked part-time at a family restaurant when I was in high school, but that's all unless I have to teach. I'll have to teach you. Are you sure? That reminds me, I was told you were short on workers. Was there any talk of hiring somebody before me? There aren't any young people in this village, and Go Senpai says the people older than him are hard to work with, so he doesn't want to hire them. Oh, I see. And when my break from school started, you came to help. Well, I hope I can be of some use. Now, for your uniform, or rather, just your plain apron. Will you come to the back with me? I'll go get it for you. Sure, thanks. There should still be some on the shelf. It's pretty high. I don't think I can reach it. I can't reach it either. We used to have a step ladder, but it broke. Are they in that box that has spares written on it in tiny letters? Ah, that's probably it. It's a little too high though. Spare clothes box is sandwiched between two other boxes and situated very high up. Yujiro-kun stretches his hands up, but even he just barely reaches it. When he tries in vain to get it, the box on top and some cans next to it look like they're going to fall. How about you get on my shoulders? I'll be the bottom. No, I'll be the bottom, Brandon's son. You can get on top of me? That would make more sense. I'm probably way smaller than he is. Are you sure? I'd say from our body types, that'd be more stable if I was the bottom. Alright then. Can you pick me up? Roger that. Spread your legs, please. Oh, God. Oh, out of context. Like this. My legs spread. Yujiro-kun bends down and thrusts his... Oh! Sweet. God, out of context. Going up? Oh! Not any time for me to reply, he lifts me up with a grunt. Due to the fact that I'm lifted almost perfectly vertically, in addition to the stability of Yujiro-kun's sturdy body, we don't lose our balance. Wow, you really are strong. I'm not even that light. That's because I was virtually born to give shoulder rides. Oh. Now you're just exaggerating. I'm going to start walking, okay? Okay. Yujiro-kun walks up to the shelf. Whoa! Everything alright up there? Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm okay. Interlock with Yujiro-kun walking, my rubs against the back of his head. The more I think about it, it's stuck with him with a distance of 0. I become conscious of the position of my... Can't he feel them on his head? He can. This is embarrassing. I need to check something. I'm pretty sure it's not active, but at the same time, I can't be sure. Is here good? Yeah, that's fine. Then get the box, please. While pressing here, I'll pull this way. Here I go. Heave. Oh! With all the strength I can muster, I pull the box out. The box on top doesn't fall thanks to the firm support of my hand. Because I'm paying attention to the box on top, I forget about the box on the bottom. It slides out of its position, pushing a can of something next to it. Ah! The can falls from the shelf. My hands are full, so I can't stop it. As the can drops, some kind of liquid that was inside covers Yujiro-kun. Sorry. No, I'm fine. Nothing to worry about. Waist down, Yujiro-kun is completely covered with the liquid. Despite that, he doesn't move and continues supporting me. First, let's get you down. Yujiro-kun lowers himself again, and I return to the ground with the box. This is water. Thank the gods. It's like, thank the gods it's water. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. It wasn't hot or cold. I think that was probably there just in case there's a small fire. It used to be on the floor. Maybe Ghost Senpai put it up there because it was getting in the way. It doesn't make sense to put it up there. You're right. It's like putting the whole team on the bench in baseball. What was it doing in a place like that? Anyways, your uniform. Is it in there? Yojiro-kun opens the box. Inside it are aprons that look like the one he's wearing. Thank goodness. They're right where we thought they'd be. Mine's soaked, so let's get two out. Did you get that wet? All the way down to my underwear. Hold on. So sorry. Oh, don't worry about it. I brought a change of clothes. I don't have time for a shower, so I'll just dry off with a towel. Brandon-san, can you tie it yourself? Yeah, of course. I'll dry myself so I can put on a new one. Nope. Yujiro-kun takes off his shirt and pants, throwing them on the table. Then he brings his hands up to his underwear. Huh? You're undressing that much? There's no reason for me to wear it the way it is right now. I don't know where to look when something like this is happening before my very eyes. Being aware would be good manners, right? Yeah, see, okay. Okay, so, to let you guys know, there's a not safe for work patch, which generally that's supposed to be a toggle. Last I remember, this is supposed to be a toggle. But I guess now it isn't, and now it's just left to. But all it really did was just leave these choices here. So if I ever had it on, then this wouldn't be here. This is pretty much what everything's gonna boil down to in terms of not safe for work, like the true not safe for work stuff. So we're skipping over that. Like, we're gonna skip over that. Apologies. I apologize to anybody. I mean, if you want to see it, you can. There are many places you can get this besides Steam. Steam would help him out, though, to help out the writer. Anyway, I better not look. No, I doubt Yujiro-kun would like being stared at while he's changing. Of course I shouldn't look. I turn around as he's changing, get my apron out and put it on. But as I think about him changing clothes behind me, I suddenly get in the... I suddenly get in the... I'll have to calm it down before he finishes dressing so he won't notice my strained... How long are you guys gonna waste time? Customers are already here. Go's angry voice booms from the kitchen. Crap! Brandon-san, could you go out there and take orders? Me? You'll be fine. I'll be out there in no time. No, right now the local regulars come at this time. They'll know you're new here and be somewhat forgiving if you make any mistakes. That's not it. Don't keep them waiting. Okay, I'll go. I forgot Kugo's a very big horn dog. Even though I say that, my swollen settled down. But I can't keep the customers waiting for too long. My only salvation is my apron. I'll deceive them one way or another as I carry their food. Thus, I dodged the customers while asking Yujiro-kun to teach me. Then, at last, we saw off the last customer, and it became time to close the restaurant for the day. Then it became time to close the restaurant for the day. Alright. Thanks for all your hard work. Nice work today. Was I useful? You kept hiding from customers, so you were about as useful as a cat's paw. Well, the truth is, you could be a back scratcher at most. How are those two things How are those two things any different? However, it's true. I was hiding from customers. I kept getting every time I thought about what happened with Yujiro-kun. Sosuke will be back soon, so I'll go make dinner. Ren and Yujiro, you guys get the place cleaned up. Got it. Yes, sir. Food was ready just as Sosuke got back from work. 4 of us sit around the table and get our dinner. Brandon, how was your first day? I'm at the level of a back scratcher. Looks like it's going to take a while for him to be useful. I'll keep trying. Ah, that's right, Brandon. What? To tell you the truth, the room you're using was originally my little brother's room. Oh, really? He's going to spend a day at home tomorrow. You mean Seiya? It's really been a long time since I last saw him. But my aunt's room is already being used by the other rooms are full of stuff and haven't been cleaned. So if it's possible, I'd like it if you could find somewhere else to sleep just for tomorrow. Sorry for throwing this out at you all of a sudden, but that's okay. I have the body of a freeloader. Sleeping huddled together or even outside are fine with me. Don't be so humble. You are my guest after all. Sorry. God dang it, scroll. Sorry. What should I do? If you don't mind. I don't mind if you stay here. There's plenty of room. Are you sure? I told you yesterday. Come to me if Sosuke kicks you out. That's not what I'm doing. But thanks, Go. Please take good care of him. Sure. Leave it to me. Thank you so much, Go. Brandon. Huh? If you're eating here today, may I have a word with you? Sure, I guess. What is it, Go? Since you're staying in this village, I have something to tell you. You know the fountain in the village's plaza? Yeah, it's called the symbol of the village. That's right. Now listen, don't go anywhere near that fountain. Why? That fountain is poisonous. What? Poisonous? It's true. Someone drank its water and collapsed on the spot. Wait, really? What kind of poison was it? I have no idea. I don't even know if it really was poison. It could have been germs or parasites. I'll tell you again, Brandon. Never go near the fountain, much less drink its water. I wouldn't drink it even if you hadn't told me, but that's kind of scary. Just stay away from it, and there won't be any problems. I understand. A poisonous fountain? That just came out of nowhere. After receiving Go's warning, I returned to my room at Sosuke's house. The clock shows that it's past 1 in the morning. I'm going to sleep. Then, right when I turn out the lights and get in bed... What? There's a sudden roar and my field of vision shakes violently. Hold on. Sound effects. Turn up the master volume. An earthquake? Whoa! What the? This is strange. This isn't like a normal earthquake. There's something different about the way it shakes. This is the Harusu giant? The Harusu giant. A mysterious phenomenon that's been occurring frequently in the village of Harusu lately. It's like an earthquake, but this has some oddities that make it different from a normal one. It's accompanied by a loud roar and shakes the earth at fixed intervals. Just like the steps of a giant. Even more strange, the villagers here are the only ones who feel it. The people in the city on the other side of the mountains don't feel the earthquake at all. The cause is unknown. It's a mysterious phenomenon, but not beyond our comprehension. No matter how far back you look in history, it seems nothing like this has ever happened before. For that reason, a large number of occult-loving tourists have poured into the village. This is freaking me out. The thunderous roar is like a giant's feet stomping the ground. There's no reason to doubt why it's called a giant. And the shaking continues for a while, then it just stops. I confirm that it's safe to stand and walk, then put back several books that fell from a shelf. Oh, hey, Brandon, are you okay? Sosuke? Was that the Harusu giant just now? Did it surprise you? It's scarier than I expected. I see. I thought so too at first. But it doesn't come more than twice a night. So these days I sleep right through it. I wonder if I'll be able to sleep. Don't you have to get up early again tomorrow? Don't you have to get up early again tomorrow? I'll try to get some sleep. Well then, good night. Good night. What was with that earthquake? Just now. I wonder what Sosuke would have done if I had asked him if we could sleep together because I'm scared. I'm an idiot. Let's get some sleep. Let's get to sleep. And that is chapter 1.